their chances at snooker, don't they? They do. So we've lined up a real North London derby for you. Paul Gascoigne, the first £2 million footballer in Britain, gets a 1-to-1 shot against John Lukic, the goalkeeper who has helped to make Arsenal title favourites. Well, that's to come, but let's get down to the serious stuff now. Our 8 quarter-finalists are challenging now for the Mecca Bookmakers Trophy and, of course, that £2,500 cheque. Who are they? Well, I'll tell you. Peter Ebdon is 18 and lives in Islington. He's a full-time snooker player whose ambition is to turn pro. He won 3 tournaments last year with his biggest prize, £1,500, in the Westwood Ho tournament. Peter's highest break is 145 in practice, 143 in tournament play. His quarter-final opponent is Tony Holdstock, who at 38 is the oldest player through to this stage. Single and a steward from Rainham in Kent, he became the Cockney Classic champion of the Chatham Snooker Club. Tony's yet to win a major tournament. His biggest prize so far, £250 in the Tunbridge Open. His highest break, 120. Brian Morgan is 20 and comes from South Benfleet. He's one of the favourites, having reached the semi-final of the televised stages of the Cockney Classic last year. He's had several major tournament wins, including the World Junior Championship. His biggest cash prize is £2,500, and his highest break, the maximum 147, wait for it, no fewer than 20 times. Lee Grant is one of 5 teenagers who've made the quarter-finals. The 17-year-old from Kingston-upon-Thames has just one ambition: to become a snooker pro. He's yet to win a major tournament. His top prize is £600 from a pro-am, but he's achieved a maximum 147. Brian Cassidy is 20 and unemployed, concentrating all his time on snooker in the hope of the big breakthrough. He lives in Haringey, and although he's yet to lift a major title, he's won £800 in the Hatton Garden Handicap, the highest break of his career, 145. He'll be facing Martin Granger, a 17-year-old trainee club manager from High Wycombe. A Bucks under-21 county player, he's won the Peterborough Open under-17 title, and his top prize is £350 in becoming the Slough Centre champion. The highest break, 134. Peter Delaney heads our last quarter-final. He's 17 and lives in Balham. He describes his job as a snooker player, and his biggest prize to date is £500 in an event called the Tottenham Graveyard Tournament. The top break so far, 117. Now, Amrit Chima is our last quarter-finalist, and although he's only 18, he's the most experienced player in front of the cameras, no wonder. He reached the Cockney Classic semi-finals last year and the year before, but he was beaten each time. He's from Steve Davis territory, yes, Plumstead, and he's determined to go one better this year. His biggest haul so far is a prize of £300, and the highest break, 142. Well, that's the lineup then. Let's get on with the first of our quarter-finals. Peter Ebdon against Tony Holdstock, Len Ganley to see fair play, and words by the legendary John Pullman. Well, most of them anyway, because guess who's up there in the commentary box with him? Yep, Steve Davis. We join the match with Tony Holdstock to play. No points yet on the board.
So the first opportunity for Tony Holdstock. Red into the middle pocket. Cue ball a little close to the cushion for comfort, but should knock this one in.
One.
And nicely on the pink.
Seven.
Well, the red close to the black obviously won't go. That one would, and the cue ball down nicely for the blue. Would have liked to have gone a little further, perhaps. Can't come back towards the reds now, but there is one sticking out there that he can possibly get on.
Thirteen.
Well, that couldn't have worked out much better. Nice little kiss on the reds, kept him on the black. And already has built up a 21-point lead now, and still another red that will go.
21.
Thought there that after potting the red, that the angle the white would take would just clip that red he's now touching and roll through for the black. And just a misjudgment of the angle there. But a good start, Tony. He looked very confident, very relaxed.
A bit awkward to get at this. You're having to use the spider, and that's the most awkward implement of all. So quite content to just nudge the black.
Whole stock, 22.
And be content with a 22.4.
Holdstock added another red, but as we rejoin play, Peter Ebdon has been given his first opening.
One. Six.
Well, there's a red on into the top corner pocket. It could come through for the black with that, but the black's not on its spot. It's a little closer to the cushion, so not quite as easy as it might be. He has alternative reds that he could pot. It looks as if he's playing to come back for the blue.
7.
Didn't quite get hold of that. Oh, perhaps the pink will go. In which case, he overdid that a little bit. Well, it looks as if it will. As clean as a whistle there, and still very nicely
13.
in position. The ball's very nicely placed there at the moment. 6 reds out in the open. And probably be content to concentrate on reds and pinks here.
14. $21.
So this pink to go 4 points in front.
27.
Peter very sensibly composing himself before making his mind up. A lot of nerves here, and this is a very big moment. One frame matches, you can't afford to make too many mistakes, and Peter knows that. He's quite an experienced match player, having won many tournaments.
28.
Yes, I was just looking at the blurb that I have here, Steve, and this season he's won the Webster's Yorkshire Open, the Westwood Ho tournament, and the Pro-Am at Peckham. So he's not without experience, this young man, although he's only 18 years of age.
34.
Cutting the red into the middle pocket, and I think just playing a plain ball shot would probably give him a result on a colour, one of the bought colours, or possibly back for the blue. Got to decide whether the white ball will cannon into the green. It's the only reason for putting anything other than plain ball on the shot.
$35. Brown ball.
A long brown into the top pocket.
35.
Ebdon, 12 points in front, but Holdstock patiently pulled that back to lead 42-35, and now it's Ebdon back at the table.
Ball stroke. 4. 20 Holdstock.
Peter just panicking slightly. He was desperately keen to get a good safety shot in, because he's left Tony up on the last 3 or 4 visits now, and wants to get into the game. It's getting a bit late now, and both players obviously getting very nervous.
Three.
If he drops nicely on the ground, he's got the game at his mercy. He's already 14 points in front. This brown will make it 18, and young Peter Ebdon can then only draw with the last 3 colours.
7.
And he appears to be beautifully on the blue, so this would appear to be end of frame.
12.
And very much against the form guide here. Tony nowhere near as successful in the amateur scene as Peter, but winning over 1 frame and winning well.
So the winner of the first quarter-final is Tony Holdstock.